Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. Today what we're going to work on is the welding table / cardigan. I think we're going to try and add a drawer somehow and a little shelf for putting some of the materials and stuff on. And then I think I'm also going to try and figure out that front panel deal. I'll show you that real quick. So this front panel is kind of in the way of down here is in the way of the controls. What I think I'm gonna do is try and move this bar back here to the front, move that panel to the back. If not, I've got enough materials around here, I can maybe figure out something else for creating a brace across there to make it nice and rigid. So let's get started on that.
Samurai sword on my back. You don't know how to act. Maybe you should relax. Maybe you should relapse. Just kidding. Stop. Woo. Woo. Stop.
That in. I think I'm gonna end up having to weld those all in, but I think I'm gonna hold off for right now. Because what I think I want to do is that bottom shelf that's holding the welder up. I want to redo that because it's not in there very solid, and I realized as I was doing all that there's no rigidity on the bottom. So I think I'm gonna figure out a way to put that shelf in better. I want to weld braces from the bottom to the other side. I just got to find the material to do it, and then weld the shelf to whatever braces I put in. So let's start working on that. I think I'm gonna throw you on time lapse for this part because it's gonna take a while. So here we go. Okay, so what I did is I found some like small little square tube. I think it's 1/4 inch tube or something that used to be part of the handle for the grill, and I cut the little braces that were on it off and everything, and then just kind of welded it. Got these little angle pieces, welded those to the tube, and then welded these tubes to that, and then I welded the tray to the tube. It's on there pretty solid. That definitely helped make it a little more rigid. It's still got a little bit of wobble to it though, as you can see. But I think, like I said, once I weld, I can't see it, this piece in and this back panel in. Once I get all those all welded in, I think that'll strengthen it up a bit. So we can pop the welder back on there and get started on, I think I'm gonna weld that shelf to it somehow to hold all my little materials for, you know, practicing with. And then I think over on this side, I want to build a small little drawer like off of here somehow. to hold some little miscellaneous things that I have. So I think what I'll do next is work on that shelf. I think I'm gonna attach it back here somehow. I haven't quite figured that out yet, but we'll get that figured out. I think we'll throw you on time lapse again, just because, again, this stuff all takes a long time. And then when I'm all done, I'll pull everything off of it and show all the things we did and things, you know, ideas that you guys can use to build your own. Alright, so I got the shelf attached. The more I looked at it, the more I don't think I really need a drawer like I was thinking. I think I can just put all the miscellaneous stuff that was just going to be sitting in a drawer just down there. I think that'll be fine. And if I decide I need a drawer later, I'll put one on. But for the purposes of this video, I think what I've got is a pretty good table here with some storage and everything. So I went ahead and tack welded this piece in, used that to support my shelf, and then welded the shelf to that and to this side piece here. Then around front, I moved that bar up, welded it in, welded the shelf to it right there, and then welded right there, so it's in there solid. And as you can see now, the whole thing's way more sturdy. It doesn't move hardly at all. So what I think I'm gonna do now is pull everything off, use my wire wheel, clean up all the weld marks and everything, hit it with some black paint in the spots where there's bare metal, and then call it good. Alrighty, everything's all painted up and it looks pretty good. So I think I'll go over real quick what all we did, actually. Alrighty, so everything's all painted up and looking good. So I think what I'll do right now is just go over everything that we did, or that I've done to this to make it a usable table, I guess. So over here, I took the handle that used to be on the grill top, that used to be like here. I took that off, put it on the side to use as my handle. It's on there pretty good. I had to drill some holes myself to get that on there. I welded this piece on here to put all my clamps and my little vise that I got on there. Then in the first video you saw, we added a hook here. It's hard to see now that everything's black. A hook here this is for my grinding shield. This is to hang cables for the grinders. I added these little round tubes for holding some of the tools. And this little tray is where I put all my grinder discs. Added this little thing from an old satellite dish to hold the MIG gun. Another hook here for hanging my welding mask. Down on this tray is where we put the welder and some miscellaneous things. We added this shelf, which is where I'm going to put all my miscellaneous materials for practicing with. Because like I said, I'm not a good welder, so I need as much practice as I can get. We welded in this little crossbar to kind of make it sturdier. Welded in this back shelf, or panel, to keep it sturdy. Welded the shelf to that for support. Before I even did these videos, I had welded some casters on to make it easier to roll around. I had taken the original wheels off just because it didn't roll very easy on that, and it wasn't level either, I noticed. Which is weird because the grill was always level, so I don't know what happened. But, so yeah, everything's on there now. And then normally up top here we have the grates and everything, so. So that is it for the welding table. The only thing that I think I would like that would make it a little bit better is if it had a steel sheet on top and then like little holes that I can put all those clamps into to hold like a fixturing table. But for what it is, for learning to weld and everything, it's perfect. Only thing I think we need to do now is get everything back on it. Back on. There you go. Let's take a look at it all now. Alright, there it is with everything back on it. Got my grinders back on, got all my wheels, my tools, welders back on, looking good. I did add one thing off camera real quick. I had a little power strip here, so that way I can plug all 3 grinders in at the same time if needed. And I guess technically I could plug the welder into it too, but I don't know that I would ever do that because it'd probably just set off the thing. Got all my spare materials in there for practicing with and building stuff out of. I had made this a while back. It was supposed to be a handle for my toolbox, but I decided to go a different route with that. So my helmet's back on, my clamps, everything's looking good. That's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you're all doing well. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.